All right, everybody, I've got my business partner friend James on here, and I just want to do a quick short video on enrollment. Just make sure there's no misunderstandings on it. I know, James, you are in the middle of streamlining this whole process to make it perfect, which I'm excited about. And by the way, super excited to partner with you. You know, very grateful to have somebody smarter than me.
Don't give me too much credit. Don't give me too much credit.
Well, we'll just go with that for now. We'll assume that you're perfect, freaking Mary Poppins. Anyways, so I just, when I did it, I had some questions that I wasn't sure about what to do in the enrollment process. And I realized I just signed somebody up and there was a little confusion there. Sure. So I'm going to just grab a, give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab my sign up link here. All right. So I'm going to go. So I've got the store link and the page link. So the page link will let people sign up as both in the business or as a customer, right?
Correct.
And the store link is just for customers.
Correct.
Okay. So if I grab this page link right here, and I I made my own little ending on it.
Right.
URL. So if we go on this page link, people have two options: the join now or buy now. Okay. Right. So if they just want to be customers, let's just, obviously we're in the US. Right. When we look at the customers, the NanoFi and the SynBioFi, really quickly, they're both curcumin with a nano delivery system, but one of them also has like ginger and
so if you click on NanoFi there, so almost think of NanoFi as a product category in a way. And so you have two products under that category. One that's the NanoFi BioMS, which is kind of the OG, the original there. And so that is the one that just has the vitamin D in it. And then they created the Curcuma Plus with ginger and vitamin C in case anybody has digestive issues where they're just not good with taking supplements. I don't have any problem with either of them. Yeah. But some people also like supplementing with vitamin C and ginger also, because it has that immune support functionality in it. So that's the only difference between the two. The effectiveness is exactly the same.
So a little bit better on your gut health?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. And that's really reasonable price for a product that does this. Yeah. That's freaky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, most products, if you look in this category of your curcumin, turmeric products, you're going to look at anywhere between $60 to $110. That's the going rate for these products, and that's at wholesale too for a lot of those products.
And for like a fraction of the bioavailability.
Oh yeah, fraction.
So does the nanotechnology delivery system just allow us to use a lot less ingredients? Is that part of it? Or?
Yeah, use less of the curcumin than other products would. And then the delivery system, because you're drinking it, because some delivery systems out there like capsules or the tablets or whatever it is, those are actually having to dissolve when they get to your stomach. This is already dissolving by the second it's going down your throat. And so it's actually going to the mucous membranes too. So that's why some people, they'll feel it within 10 minutes. Some people will take 3 days. It just depends on the person, because again, you're getting that absorption right away into the glucose, the mucous membranes.
For most people, just the label amount is good, or what with this?
I would think so. Yeah. I would always say the way that I have people start taking it is just take it in the morning when you wake up. I do 10 drops in either product. You do 10 drops in like just room temperature water, stir with a spoon. It's like the reverse of 007. Stir, don't shake. And just stir it, and then I just down it. You could add it to coffee. You could add it to tea. If you add it to a cold drink, because it's that lipid type material, it could coagulate a little bit, but you could still drink it down. But I like warm temperature or a coffee or a tea, or I actually put it in warm almond milk last night as a treat before bed. So.
Oh, nice. Super cool. Awesome. So if someone goes, hey, clearly this is a huge opportunity. I mean, really no one is this is not on anyone's radar right now in the US.
There's less than 150 people. So
this type of product and the price and the fact that we can use this technology to mate with other ingredients,
right,
and the speed with which it works, and just you're helping people with pain, they're like, yes, take my firstborn child,
right,
get me out of pain.
And that's the biggest thing too. It's the need versus want, right? People need to get rid of pain. They want to lose weight. Like it's a need-based product.
Yeah, nice. So if someone goes, okay, forget it, get me on the team right now.
Right.
Partially, hey, to be honest, I recruit a lot of people. I'm about to recruit a lot of people. So whoever does it faster, it's like there's an advantage to you because of the way the compensation plan is structured. And that's not to put pressure on people to do it now, but it is like, hey, just so you know, if you do it today versus next week, it could be a big difference for you. So
yeah, it's just a fact. It's not a strategy. It's a fact of how we do this, and people will just be positioned as everyone comes in that place. So
yeah. So obviously we're in Mexico. Must be my people are big clicking on the US. The questions I had here were all right. It was on the placement. So everyone fills this out. I'll just pretend fill it out. We're going to click on one of these 3 kits. Any brief insight on these 3 kits? I mean, I did the 500 because I didn't even look at the numbers. I'm like assuming I'm getting a better deal and I need the product anyways. And whatever I do, my downline is going to do also. So there we go.
Right. And the biggest thing too is you're getting a better price in the products. You're getting the samples. So they're really cool samples in a little pouch that you can hand out or send digitally. And then on top of that, with the 500 pack, it's the duplicatable process, because if I come in with a 500 pack and I help 3 other people come with a 500 pack, I just made $730 in cash bonuses. On top of, if I'm getting this at wholesale, I'm paying about $20 a bottle, and a friend of mine goes, I want to try that. I just be like, yeah, sure, give me $40, give me $50, and they're not going to flinch at it, and I could actually make money off my pack too. So it just makes the most sense, because the compensation plan is based off of you just go get 3 people and just keep doing that over and over and over again, and that plan will just pay out the maximum with that. Now, if somebody can't afford it, I wouldn't say, pressure yourself and go sell your cat to get the 500 pack.
Yeah.
But if it's within the budget, it makes the most sense.
Yeah, perfect. What did you just say about digital samples?
So with digital samples, so when you become a member of the company, we actually have an app that started to be built about 8 months ago, and it stopped being built because the person that was going to build in America they weren't able to do it. And so there's a free app that we actually have that's through a company that I've worked with many times in the past. That's free for us, and you can actually send samples through that app to people. I think it's $7.95. But when you do the 500 pack, you actually get 5 credits that you can use in that app to send a sample.
Cool. Well, let me. I'm going to pause the recording and in here. Okay, one thing. When I first started doing it, there was a question on the holding tank. People can do either yes or no. Really, I would suggest all my people coming in just click yes, and then I can allow me to move it. It'll be a little less work for us to do that, because very basic thing to understand, after my first 3 people, I'm going to then take everyone else I enroll and put them underneath.
Exactly.
So question here for you. Now we see this, do you want to register for the wellness program?
Right.
What exactly is this? And it says day of wellness. What's that?
Yeah. So Wellness Ship is your auto shipment every month, right? And so with Wellness Ship here, Wellness Ship has some loyalty benefits to it. And I would always say sign up for the Wellness Ship. It won't process till next month. You can change the date. You can change what's in the Wellness Ship. But it's a very easy, simple way to get product to you monthly. Because to be honest, when I started this, we sold out of our 500 pack from friends that wanted to buy it within the first 2 days. And we had to buy 25 more bottles. So, you won't have a problem finding places for these bottles to go. And so the Wellness Ship just makes sense to sign up for. And it's got benefits for some of the travel programs that we do. And so I would always say at least do the Wellness Ship and just pick one of them, because it just makes the most sense, because you want to have product there. It's not required, but it makes the most sense for everything as you go through there and make the process. And then if you keep scrolling down, you can actually choose, which wellness ship you want. And that's why I want to show you the difference between Wellness Ship Nano and Wellness Ship Mix. It's just depending on the products. If you see Wellness Ship Pro, the Pro has other benefits on top of it too. It actually qualifies you for other things. And there's really no difference in price wise. It's like 175 or 120, and you just get more product. Because again, they're gonna give more things to people that are loyal customers as well as distributors. So again, not required. If it were me, I would sign up 500 pack and the Wellness Ship Pro Nano at the minimum.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too, because it also I'm planning on going to Hawaii, and this is part of
part of going to Hawaii.
Okay.
Yep.
So if we do the Wellness Pro now, if we do, now I'm just putting my wife's info in here.
Right. And so you'll be able to have your Vidafy page as the name or as your ID number. So you can kind of use either or once you get there. Got it.
Cool. So if I do this and I go through here, then I actually have to log back in.
Well, we don't have to log back in. We'll go through it right now, because if you click save, and it basically, think of this as you just created your account and you created your Wellness Ship for next month, because again, we're backwards from how Mexico does it. And so once you hit save, it'll then say, congratulations, here's your number. And you have to click one more button. And then on the next page after that, you'll put your credit card information in one more time, or a different credit card, and you'll actually pay for your pack. And that's what it's doing. Here, you're just saving this as your account. On the next two pages, you'll put your credit card in one more time and you'll pay for your pack.
Got it. I'm wondering, because I don't want to put the order on this one, because I need to put that order on mine.
Right.
Can I go back in and cancel it?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just
because you're not ordering anything right now. All you're doing is you're sending it as you're making an account basically as it. And so now it goes to the next page, and this next page, it'll pop up and say, so if you click OK.
Let me just grab that.
There you go. All it's doing is setting up the account pretty much. And see, now the account is set up. You just scroll up a little bit. Now see where it says, this is where people think they're done. Now you click on pay online. And the next one, if you click that, then it puts your credit card in for more time, and then you're paying for your pack.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Right. So all you've done right now is you just created your wife's account. Now, if
I'm telling them that I'm going to want a
correct. All you're really doing, think of it like you're opening up your Amazon account and you're putting your credit card on file, and now you're actually going to go and buy your product.
Okay, cool. And we're changing this by the beginning
it's going to be it's going to be flip flopped, and it's going to be how we're used to it. We're used to going buy the products, sign up for auto ship. It's just flipped right now because of how they did it in Mexico.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Cool.
Any other suggestions for people opening their account at the moment?
No. Yeah, I would just say write everything down. Make sure you write your username down, write down your password, and make sure that maybe somebody else knows what it is too, because we're also changing the back office to make it much easier to navigate. But once you do this,
are people getting an email right now with their info?
So not right now. By the end of this week, early next week, they're going to start pushing them out every day, a welcome email with all the steps. And then, but about 72 hours, you'll actually be able to log in your back office and get a tracking number and everything too. So all those automations, again, they just didn't use them in Mexico because people don't use email in Mexico. And so, people would be signing up, 10 emails on individual 10 accounts with the same email address. And so it didn't make sense to send 10 of the same email to everybody. And so that's why eventually it'll be all automated. You'll get an alert, I'll get an alert, they'll get an alert, all those kind of things. We're probably about, I would say, a minimum of about 2 to 2 weeks out from that automation, but the manual process of sending welcome emails will start next week.
Got it.
Yeah.
So give me the 5-minute elevator spiel as someone you spent a lot of time in network marketing, doing a lot of consulting. What was it about this that caused you to go, okay, I'm actually going to build it now? And what are you seeing? The thing I always find interesting is people who are already making $40,000, $50,000 a month with other companies. They're like, oh, I think I'm just going to walk away from my company. And you're like, what in the world do they see in this that would cause them even to think about taking that big a risk?
I think a couple of things. I mean, number one for me is the simple nature of the product. I don't have to educate people on turmeric and curcumin. And if I do, I could send them one of 12,000 articles on it. on Google, YouTube, whatever I want to send them. And they go, oh, that makes sense. And if they have pain or know someone in pain with inflammation, they're going to buy it. And it's not really a question, because the price point is, even for the retail, no one scuffs at $50 for pain relief and inflammation response being lowered. So I think that's the biggest thing, is that if you're a leader in a network marketing or direct sales business, there's not much of a difference between selling $1,000 item or a $10 item, except education. And so if I can do something big over here, I know I can do this. And then you have a product that is an easy, natural share for people. Like once somebody uses this product, they go, wait a minute, my mom has pain, my uncle has pain, this person, that person. It's so easy to go do that. There's people in our group that have enrolled 3 to 5 people, and they don't even realize that they're distributors, because they're just sharing it and in a very natural, organic way. So I think that's the biggest reason I looked at it. The product worked for me, but because of how easy it was for me to go out to somebody and say, hey, Steven, have you ever heard of turmeric or curcumin? Yeah, of course I have. I've used this product. I use that product. Great. You want to see this new technology that's out? Yeah, what's it about? Here, watch this video, liquidgoldwellness.com. Oh, that's really cool. How do I get some? Oh, let me add you to this group. It's a really cool community of everything. And then you're in the community, you're like, wait a minute, is there a business here? And so it's a very natural, organic thing that I don't have to go to somebody and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I could just say, hey, are you open? Check it out. Let me know your feedback. And people that understand products and they understand the business go, wait a minute, this price point is amazing. And if there's a business around here and there's less than 200 people in the entire country of the United States there's a lot of opportunity here. So that's the biggest reason I think that people are really taking a look at it, because the timing and that product offering.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I appreciate doing this video, streamline everything, and I look forward to the new version next month as well. So awesome.
Me too. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.